Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. In this video, I'm going back to the Light at the End of the Tunnel marathon. I ran this marathon 2 years ago and really enjoyed it. It's a fast marathon, but this year the course has changed, so we're going to see what's different about it. A huge shout out to my lovely wife for joining me on this little excursion to Snoqualmie, Washington. Gear check right now. Nothing too different from previous runs. The only thing that's different this time is I'm running with a different singlet. This one is a New Balance that I got from Chicago. Also going out with these Alpha Flies that I got in Japan. So this will be the first full marathon with them. I tested them out and they feel pretty good. The only thing that I am not sure of is the temperature, because the forecast is going to be probably 4 or 5 degrees, and it doesn't get much hotter than 10 degrees the whole day. So it's overcast, and I'm debating whether I should wear these Shox arm sleeves for a little bit more warmth, and I'm not sure there's going to be any wind, but I've never tried these. I've never run with these, so I'm not sure how they feel. This is going to be a game time decision. Let's take a look at the course for this marathon. It has changed from previous years because of trail damage. The original course starts at the Hayek Snow Park, that's the same, and then it very quickly heads west along this trail through the tunnel, a good 2 miles of tunnel, and then it gradually runs along this trail and gradually drops in elevation, going down all the way for a total elevation loss of 2,000 feet. This year, the course actually starts at the same place at Hayek Park, but it goes the opposite direction along a trail which is quite flat, going along this lake that you see here, and it goes out for about 6.5 miles or 10 kilometers, and then it's back the other direction, the turnaround there, and then it goes back to towards the start, and that gives you about 21 kilometers. So past the start, you're going to go the regular direction heading west towards the tunnel, and after the tunnel you would start that gradual drop for about 17 to 18 kilometers to the finish line, and that gives you a total elevation drop of about 1,000 feet. So it's half of this is the same and half of this is different because you're going along the other direction, and so there'll probably be some different terrain. I need to get my bib, so I see people waiting for. Oops. Okay. Let's take this one. Here we go, 162. Ready, let's go. All right, drop bag is done. 9 minutes to go. So it'll start 6:51, so we're starting at 7. The half starts at 7:30, and it's a 5 degrees right now, so it's not as cold as I thought it would feel. So I am basically going to run without anything other than my singlet. I'm gonna leave the arm sleeves. The only thing that I forgot are gloves. Other than that, feeling pretty good. Got my gels. My lamp is going to be handed off by my wife midway here. And so let's make our way to the beginning. Right now it's raining lightly, it's kind of drizzling.
Final instructions, seven, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
This year there seemed to be a lot less people running the race, and so right after the first couple of kilometers there was lots of room to run and we didn't have to jostle for space. It started well and I made good pace in the first 5 kilometers. My singlet was already very wet, but the good thing is the rain had died down. The first 10 kilometers felt really good. I made the 5 kilometers at 22 minutes and a bit more. And then my 10 kilometer split was 45 minutes and 30 seconds. The goal was to try to keep to a 4 minute 30 per kilometer pace for the first half. And then after the tunnel, when the elevation starts to drop, to go at a faster pace. The halfway point was where the start was, so I made it back there in 1 hour 37 minutes, which was slower than I expected. But yeah, that was also where my wife was going to pass me my headlamp. And this is where things start to fall apart. I go into the tunnel and I turn on my headlamp, and lo and behold, my headlamp was not very bright, and actually, in fact, it was very dim. And the last time I ran this race, I was running with a group, and so I had plenty of light from the other lamps. This time I realized that I neither had a good headlamp and I didn't have fresh batteries because I couldn't find new batteries at home. So this was a huge mistake, and now I'm paying the price. At this point, I panicked and I literally stopped in my footsteps, trying to decide what to do. I could either try to run at pace and risk twisting my ankle or landing on a pothole or going through a puddle or something like that, or I could jog slowly and see if I can make it out, or I could wait until the people behind me catch up and I can use their light to get out of the tunnel. And while this was playing out, I was beating myself up inside for this stupid mistake, and also for the time that I was losing because of the slowdown. Needless to say, trying to run at pace without being able to see the ground in front of you was very difficult. I decided to keep on jogging at a slower pace, trying not to injure myself, but very soon I hear a voice behind me shouting, words of advice and encouragement. Apparently, he realized what was happening to me, and he told me to stay in the middle of the tunnel, forget about pacing, and just find my rhythm. For the longest time, the only thing guiding me was this pinhole of light at the other end of the tunnel, which was 3 or more kilometers away. That voice soon catches up to me, and I realize that it was the 3:15 pacer, along with the group that he was pacing. Following his lead and the light that he provided, I was able to make it out of the tunnel and continue the rest of the run. Looking back at my splits, I probably lost about 2 minutes or more in the tunnel. So right after the tunnel, I tried my best to push past the 3:15 pacer to make up for some time. To make things worse, technical difficulties with the camera prevented me from recording past this point. Meanwhile, my wife gets ready to make her way to meet me at the finish line. This year, spectators need to take a shuttle bus from Hayek Snow Park to a trailhead and then hike about a mile up to the finish line to watch their runners finish. And she makes it just in time with just a few seconds to spare.
Good job. Good job. 원님 보자.
Tunnel 2.0 is done. That was the hardest run ever. I just lost pace so bad until like you said we could get in the middle. How steep this road is. The organizers saying it'll help with the recovery.
Some chili?